Ametista, welcome back to Tribal Council. I'm rooting for the purple tribe. Purple, the color purple is in my top two colors next to blue. And it seems like y'all have had a rough start to this game. You're the only tribe now to, by tomorrow, will be down 2 members on a tribe of 6. Julia, you were like sort of shaking your head a little bit. Was that a reaction to my statement?
I just think that purple is, I think we're all hot. I think we're all talented. I think we're all sexy. I think we're all underrated. I think that it's rude that Perla and whatever the fuck and Zafiro, whatever. I think it's like obnoxious that they think that they're running the show. Like, we're here too. Thank you very much. We slayed that challenge. I don't care what the results say. Everyone here right now in this meeting slayed it. So
I mean, if we look at the scores, y'all definitely on the surface and from what I was seeing, all of you participated in the challenge. Did you have as many people around as the other tribes? No. But if we look at the score, y'all made it to double digits, right? So, and the Perla tribe had so many people around a lot of that challenge, and you only lost to them by 3 points. So I agree with you saying that y'all slayed the challenge because from the participation, if you guys maybe give it a few more hours, had 4 of y'all on, at least maybe 3 at the same time, I really do think that those scores would be reflecting differently. Let's have a follow-up question, Julia, before I move on. Do you feel a little bit gypped on the tribe that you were placed on because of how it seems to be shaking out here in the early phases?
No.
Why not? Why not?
Because like I said, literally, Sandy, everyone in this meeting right now, all of the purple people that are here, I think that especially what you just said with us only losing by like 3 points, we made it to double digits, okay? And we didn't have as many people around at once, which means that we are self-sufficient, and it means that the other tribes are not. So then once the game becomes individual, they're all going to crash and burn. Guess what? Purple people will rise to the top and no one will ever see it coming because no one ever believed in us. But you know what? Throughout this game, and once we hit individual phase, like all of us, we're going to be so sexy and talented and we will have our shit together, and then it's over for everyone else. Thank you.
Great answer. Can't really rebuttal that. You did bring up a really good point, and when you were speaking, I could only think about how many times in the show Survivor has a small underestimated tribe, usually of 4 people, have ate it up. Quick example, iSurv1vor. So Sam, speak a little bit about the plus side of going to these tribal councils so early on.
Yeah, I think that the plus is, we're able to do a little bit of bonding, whether that's through trauma bonding or regular bonding. Who knows what the split is? But I mean, we'll be able to build some trust with each other. I guess we're being pretty straight up, and I would say, fair about how we're going about this. Like Julia mentioned, we've all been, I think, trying consistently, and I do think it's unfortunate that we've had a couple of tribe members who are not as active or maybe didn't have the time that they thought they were going to for this. So we can only do so much, and I think a lot of us have been trying to rally the troops or trying to be like, hey everyone, we really need to do this, what can we do, type of thing. It's just a matter of those other people not contributing, I think, which, gives us less chance at trying to, for this challenge in particular, score. But yeah, I think overall, we get to build some trust with each other. I think I do have a lot of, I've built a lot of good trust with the people on this call here. And hopefully, like, whatever happens after this, whether we swap or whether we go back as a 4, like, I do think that we could do some damage. Like, I do think that this 4 here, if we were to stay on Ametista, which I'm not so sure, with this double tribal, I think that we could finally have a chance, because I know all of us are going to step up.
So when you say this 4, you mean yourself, Julia, John, and Sheed?
Yes, I mean the 4 on this this call. Yes.
Sheed, he left out Jess. She is your 5th tribe member. Based off of your speaking to the tribe and knowing the dynamics, why do you think that he left Jess off of the core 4 statement?
I don't think it was intentional, but Jess isn't here currently. So if we want to be realistic about what's going on in a game, I just think that right now, keeping the most trustworthy people that you know that's going to be there for you when it counts the most is the most important thing. So I'm not going to like say anything, but I just think that like when you're in this part of the game, when it's, you're about to be down to 20 people, you need to do whatever you can in order to have the strongest people that you can have going forward into this game. So where do we stand from here? But, we'll see what happens. If we swap, we'll see. But if we remain as a core 4 and it's another challenge, then we definitely would have to do everything that we can to make sure that this is the last time we come to tribal. So
if y'all stay as a tribe, you say let's fast forward into the future. There are 4 of you left. The 4 left are you 4. Y'all stay as a tribe and you take on a next challenge together as a 4. Do you think that, yes, you've won an immunity challenge already, but you didn't have 4 people, and you definitely don't want to go down to 3 at that point, but do you think that this group of 4 is the group that everybody else should be afraid of when it comes to you,
Sandy,
4 of you? Yeah.
Sandy, I'm gonna cut you off right now.
Yeah, cut me off.
If we go back as a tribe, the next immunity challenge, if we lose that immunity challenge, I'm throwing myself into the fire. I'm doing it. I'm throwing myself into the fire. Like, I refuse to go to another tribal council. That's it. I'm throwing myself into the fire. But I know for a fact that this 4, this is make it or break it. But I'm here to say that I'm here to make it, and I know that everybody else here is willing to make it also too. So this is where we're at right now.
Thank you, Sheed. John. Hey, so let's talk about the last challenge, where it was quite imperative to, it wasn't a test of endurance, it was a test of commitment. Obviously, people have schedules, you can't really help that, it's just the luck of the draw of when the challenge is placed. But how were you feeling during it when you could, like, it was a challenge where we were removing the post, but you can tell when one tribe got a post or when you didn't get a post or you got attacked or whatever. Just give me a play-by-play of like how you were feeling, because it was a long challenge. So give me a little quick breakdown.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I'm usually a pretty like happy, positive, glasses half full type person, but I can't think of a situation that's more demoralizing, right? Like, there were times where you're going into that. I remember it was like the overnight portion where like our window was what you could get 3 points at 10, which I think Sheed got ones at the end, and then you get the 1 point right afterwards. You miss those 2, you can't score for another hour. And you're just like sitting there, like just watching the clock tick and tick. And you're like, all right. And then it's like what I appreciate is that like people like Rocky were in there, like, oh, you guys still got it, don't give up. Like that was nice. I think in that like 15-minute little segment, I was just like, oh yeah, like Pearl is gonna keep getting shot. We're gonna get like literally every single diamond from here on out. Who are you kidding? And then like I think I give it 1 or 2 more posts and I was back to like feeling like absolute dog shit. So yeah. I mean, I'll be honest, like kind of the silver lining here is that there are two tribals tonight, like another tribe losing. Like, not that like listen, if we were gonna be like down and out, like I would not have preferred us to like have passed Perla, gotten to third place, and then you guys are like, well, tough shit, you're going anyway. Like that would have been more demoralizing. So yeah, I'm
So
broken, but meant
so you're with the like what you know, you're content with the results if you were if you like had to lose, that you're not losing a member alone, like another tribe is taking a hit.
yeah, like to be honest, like I feel like that is kind of the like I feel like every other tribe was probably going into this tonight thinking, oh, like Ametista lost. Like you could tell, like none of them were giving us pickaxes. Like there was nobody chopping us or anything like that. They all knew what was happening, right? I think maybe one person tried to pickaxe us at the end, which is like, all right, you know, that's cheeky. Kick us while we're down. Why don't you? You know? Yeah, I don't know. I think I don't. I don't know. I'm trying to feel better about it. I'm wearing my Taylor Swift bad blood wig because me and production have bad blood.
I honestly thought you were like sort of shouting out Jess because she's a redhead.
Oh, that's shady. No, I would have done like braids in the promo, like if I was doing that. No, she's here. You want to ask Jessica a question?
uh, so give, not that they need it, but like what sort of like give the tribe a pep talk, like what needs to happen to pull out a victory in the next challenge. Like I know you don't know what it is, but if y'all can coalesce, get on the same page, I'm confident y'all can walk out with immunity. So be head coach right now. Get on the knee and give us your best Silas Gaither coaching.
Yeah, listen, I'll give you two. I'm Coach Taylor Swift in Bad Blood. Band-Aids don't fix bullet holes. We're going to go out there and do more than just Band-Aid it. We're going to mend, you know, bad blood runs thick, I think she said in that song. I don't have the lyrics in front of me, but like, we're going to sit there. We are for trauma bond, as Sam said, and we're just going to, I think, roll through. I think when we lost the first challenge, I saw a lot of like fire. People wanted to do well. And this, I think we're all fired up giving that week. All four of us tried. It didn't pay off, but now we have four people that are willing to like defend each other and get there. Period. Ametista. I wish this was a purple wig, but you know, now we got bad blood.
Do you want to say your alternative pep talk, Julia?
My alternative pep talk was just, we have to win or else Drew's gonna get you.
And I will let y'all know the last person on this earth that you want to allow to get you is Drew. So anything to avoid that. But this is, I'm gonna leave the floor open. This is anybody's last opportunity to state their case, speak their truth. Crazier things have happened in tribal council, blindsides, one of you could be going. So for all you know, this is your last hurrah. So take the mic if anybody wants something to say.
I have a couple of things to say. Hold on, it's loading. It's loading. Just give me 1 second. 1 second, please. This is not my fault. This is my Wi-Fi's fault. Okay. So I promise this as a point. I have been playing Heyday, and this is a farm that I made, and I'm building it. And I have, oh no, wait, I have animals in cages right here. Those are my cows and my goats and chickens and my sheep and my pigs. So don't vote me out tonight, because if you do, then you won't get to see me expand my farm. And you don't want to miss out on that, because this is going to be the best farm you've ever seen. Thank you.
It's a pretty good farm, I must say.
Listen, I'm an animal rights person, so there you go.
All right, folks, you all can make your way over to your Discord confessionals. You're going to type the name of the person you're voting out. You want to see their name on the parchment. I will hop off camera, tally the votes, and I will be back shortly. I have the votes. The person voted out will become the third castaway voted out of the bunkers of Milan. If anybody has any hidden immunity idols or cards that they would like to play, now would be the time to do so. I'll read the votes. First vote, Jess. Sam. That's one vote, Jess. One vote, Sam. Jess. It's 2 votes, Jess. Third person voted out by iSurv1vor Milan. Jess. Jess, we were so excited when we saw your application come through. You are a veteran on this side of the world. Unfortunately, orgs have changed just a little bit since you last played. And I do feel the pace of this one just had you fall by the wayside. And I do think Ametista made the right decision here. It has been a pleasure hosting you and giggling with you in your confessional. But unfortunately for you, Jess, the tribe has spoken. Oh my God, wax everywhere. I was not anticipating that. It's time for you to go, Jess. Thank you for ruining my laptop.
She did not go out easy. She did not go out easy.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That happened in like slow motion too. It was just like, what?
We have it on
Yeah.
camera, girl. I didn't see it, but like it's
We
on
really
camera.
do. Oh my gosh, I do. I'm gonna take a picture of my laptop, show you guys. But yeah, with that, congratulations. You are the final 4 of Ametista. And we mentioned the highlights of what a core 4 can bring to this game. But me being the snarky motherfucker that I am, I'm gonna have to mention the downside of only having 4 is that you only have 4. And if you thought 6 was no room, there was no room to hide with 6, baby, y'all are in a wall. Y'all are in a room with no windows, no doors, just 4 corners looking at each other. So yeah, it's either you win or one of you will be sniped out of the bunkers, and I don't want to see that happen. I want my Ametistas to go as far as possible. That being said, y'all can head back to your corner of the bunker and bond, figure out what y'all need to do to not see myself or Rocky or Rachel or Drew or Hannah or Romeo back at Tribal Council. I have faith in you.